What's up, guys? Hi, 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 hi. Bringing you to the present moment in awareness. I wanted to share with you guys my experiences that I had experienced. Yeah. Well, first and foremost, we tend to get out of the present moment just by thinking. And, being present in the now moment, here and now. Yeah. And that's all there is. And what I learned on this journey, man. Hold on. What I learned in this journey. This journey, man. Oh, you know how there's some people out there. If you ever know or heard about, like, if you ever ask yourself, or if you ever, say something. I'm gonna just say it. People say everyone is God, or someone say everything is everything, or some people say uh, we are the universe, and some people say things of that nature. All life is life, life is life, or something like that. Well, it's true, and no doubt. I mean, that's true. Um, from my experience, from what I can understand, I say, and you're now tuned into the present moment again with the sound of my voice, and it's like it's an automatic sense of awareness. You have a senses of five sensory perception. You have six senses perception, and others, and more and more as you go on. But these senses allow you to tap into the present moment more and more. Um, it only takes about 2 seconds to tap into the present moment. When you're in your thinking mode and active mode or movement, you're moving too fast or going this way and then that way and doing things. When you're doing, and you're doing this, I could call it that. And people would be like, yeah, somebody would tell you do too much, but it's okay. Let me bring you back in the present moment. Allow me to. This that I learned in this particular video about what I'm explaining, and not teaching nobody. I'm sharing my experience. I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna preach to you, dot 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 dot, dot. And then you gotta follow it, man. Nah. I learned that just skipping on to something else. I learned that being present, you don't have to do anything too much. You just simply have to be aware, be here, and I can bring you here. You can bring yourself here, and it's that simple. How I would allow someone to how they can learn how to bring themselves in the present moment. It'd be simply like if you ever drink some water, a cup of water, and you drink it slow, and you're fully present, and you're aware of drinking the water as it goes down your throat, in your body, and to your stomach. You can feel everything happening all at once, and at that process, that time. Oh no copyrights, man. So, being in the present moment will allow you to. Wow. I'll tell you some stuff about my experience. I've seen life happen before my eyes. How you say it? Unfolding before me. Before my eyes. I see birds talking amongst themselves and hearing them talking amongst themselves. I hear the cicadas speaking their language universally, and I can speak universal language as well. But it's a thing where you don't have to try too hard to be present. You're just simply here. You're not going in your ranting, thinking cap mind and your mental mind, and you're thinking too much, and you gotta think about your phone or think about your what time you gotta go to work or something. You get the picture, right? You get the point? Like, being present would allow you to do everything when you want, like, it's a weird kind of thing. I'm about to say this, but it's like, okay, you want to do something now, you would do it, and then be like, okay, we don't think about the future. You don't think about what to do next. It'll just come to you, and it'll already be in your mind, as you already have these senses, like six senses: perception, five senses, da 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 da, and in awareness, you're aware, and you want to do something, and it's like you're already there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to I don't have to try so hard to be like, hey, so I gotta rush to this appointment at 5 o'clock. No, I'm gonna just simply be here and now, and go with the flow, and take it slow, but not too slow. There's a pace. You don't move too fast. When it's like, you could jump yourself, shift yourself out of the present moment, just by you being well, I could be like, I could move too fast and jerk myself, and I could jump out of the present moment, and I would get into a different vibe, a feel, or something, and it'd be like, being present is this gut feeling that it's a solitude, like an internal core feeling of like, you're alive, you're here, you're well, and that's I would call it, this title of the video is going to be called the ancient no I want to say the ancestor of consciousness. The ancestor of consciousness is how I want to say source consciousness, and how others will pronounce, they say source consciousness, they would say God, and in other traditions and religions they would say Yahweh or Allah. And in these understandings or definitions of how you understand what it is that you've placed a definition upon to understand something, it has different labels and different categories and boxes and different kind of stuff. But it's simple, and you could call it God, you can call it the present moment, you can call it the universe, you can call it whatever you want, because it doesn't matter. I know, and this is not no ego stuff. I've experienced this myself. The source conscious creator, when you could call it wisdom, you can call it truth. This feeling in your stomach is a gut feeling. It makes you feel alive. It'll let you know your instincts, man. If something, you gotta move or something, you're aware. That's it. And when you're aware, you're aware. You can sense something happening over there. Over there, you could sense something as it's happening to you, in the way that, where if you would say, if you're walking and you so happen to see a cicada on the ground. Now, speaking about cicadas, it's funny, right? Wink, wink. And you so happen to step on one by accident. But what if to say that you would step on one or not step on one? Say if you missed the step, if you overstepped it, and you were careful about your steps, and you were observant and aware, you don't want to step on cicadas. You'd be like, oh man, I don't want to step on it. That's being aware. Your body is aware too. Your mind and your body and everything else. With people, we talk about the spiritual community. We go deep in that, man. We go deep in this metaphysical, spiritual talk, man. But you know what's so funny, man? Everyone must learn, has to learn, will learn how to become present in the present moment. It's a must. You must have it. It's a one flight ticket to a meditative class course. Meaning, this is the first thing anyone should be doing when they jump into meditation. And it's very simple. It's not hard. You have to really, you have to be here. When I tell you about the solar plexus, if you know about the solar plexus chakra, this gut feeling here, it's just having you to feel alive, and you feel this. It's a wisdom, and in itself, it's like a food. And when I'm talking to the trees and the birds out there, and really everyone is consciousness. consciousness. Everyone is made up of consciousness. Everything is made up of consciousness. Everything is energy. Everyone is energy. Everyone is the same thing as everything. You get me? There's no separation. Everything is one. And it's a really true truth when you come to the eyes of when you see it for yourself, you will notice that these words I'm saying are true. When you could say, okay, I'm gonna say this. We feed the great ancestor consciousness. We are thriving, feeding off of this, and the source, the original source of consciousness that we all are made up of, also expands and grows and largens and feeds off of this wisdom or truth or energy or consciousness or whatever you want to call it. This is the life cycle of life and death. You have the serpent eating his tail and it's going around and around. Life and death is why we are here. We are all here for this reason. You get me? And you don't have to think about it too hard. You want to think about it, it's okay. You can go there, but I made it very simple. We are all here because of it, because of consciousness. It's not scary. It's not hard to understand. It's very simple. Be present. And you will notice that, yeah, the words I'm saying is a very key thing. You got to learn how to be present, man. And if someone could allow themselves to be present, I'd say I recommend and I'm out of the present moment right now, but I'm saying recommend, now I'm back. Recommend the Midnight Gospel on Netflix. It's a must see. I watched it like several times. It's still awesome when I look back on it. It's awesome. They don't like that. It's like I'm trying to think of something else to say. I mean, there was something else I was going to say with this, but I am getting stronger, man. My body is changing. This is off topic, but like I'm exercising. I've always been physically fit, and as you can tell, I mean, I don't know, but I've been that kind of guy that's kept on keeping up my body and stuff. But it's healthy. It's good. It's no shame and no gain, man. No shame, no gain. But okay, back to what I was saying. To learn about how to be present, it's like I don't want to teach you how to do it. It's like if I teach you, you would pick it up and learn how to do it yourself. That's the teachings of how you learn something. Okay, being still, giving yourself room to listen, and giving yourself room to feel, and giving yourself space. Now let me slow it down so you could guided meditation. You learn that when you close your eyes, you could kind of feel your body. You feel your body. You feel inside of your body. You feel tingling or not. You feel your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your head, your torso, chest, stomach, legs, thighs, calves, feet, fingertips, ears, everything. And when you have that sense of awareness, you get deeper with it, and you go deeper. And now when you go deeper, this is the next phase. Very simple. Give yourself room to listen. Expand your auditory awareness. And when you listen, you can listen to your internal thoughts and external sounds outside of your in your environment, where you could tune into telepathic messages and people thinking and all kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it's real. So, because I've done this myself. So, the next step would be kind of feel out the inside of your body. If you can feel your hands, like your astral hands, your energetic hands. If you could put your hands together like this, and just kind of sense something in between your hands. And it's like a magnetic pull and push. You could feel something here. and you can feel it. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. What I'm going to tell you in a little bit is that there's something in here, man. It's doing this and it's pushing my hands away. Doing this, I'm doing this and it's pushing my hands away. What is it? Magnetic field. Electromagnetic field. Exactly. So with this understanding, there's levels to it to understand that, you have a lot of time. You have way more time than you think. We have an eternity, and it's everlasting. It doesn't stop. That's why the life cycle and death, it always goes. Always. Consciousness, source consciousness, the ancient ancestor of consciousness, has always been and always ever will be. That's the story of God. When people want to refer God to, like, hey, God is this super strong, omnipotent being who will judge you and damn you to hell, that's not true. There's no such thing as that. That's a lie. It's fabricated. That's full of bullshit, and it's a control mechanism. I'm telling you the truth. You want to hear lies? You can hear your lies. I won't accept them. But being present allows oneself to be fully here, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, superly, tickly, tuckily, tupily. Like, come on. Here now. You're here. You could be here. And it's a very simple teaching that everyone must know. And it's a good thing. Otherwise, we be still out here, not having enough time for things, having anxiety and stressed out and running around circles trying to pay a phone bill or something, trying to hurry up and catch a bus or something, or running, or come on. And this being patient and being present, the presentness, the now moment, it allows you to have like a sit down with yourself, where, like, if you're exhausted, you could take a break and just relax and chill out. And then when you're ready, you can get back up. It's like taking a seat, taking a sit down in a seat. And when you're ready to go on a move, let's go. It's like that. I could use that analogy or metaphor. It's like a resting spot. And it's a gut feeling that it's like you're feeding yourself food. And you may not have to eat at all. You may eat, and there is still some of this gut feeling here, being present in the present moment. It's a gut feeling that senses, telling you that you're alive. You're still here. You're alive. You're well. It's all good. You're present. Totally here now. Totally present. Yes, sir. Smooches, everybody. Much love. It's like that. Ending off this broadcast with I guess, something. But for now, that's all I got for now. In a little bit, I would, probably put some other stuff up. I've been on my journey. I know that's right. I'm trying to help other people, help them. The most important thing about life and all this stuff going on right now, and about COVID-19 and crazy shit, like, the most thing that's more important than ever in a timely manner of understanding, like, you got to be time-based, be present. You could be in your car going to work, and you could just sit down while there's a red light and just and you be present. You can even hold this mudra up and see if you could feel something in your gut. If you're already there, you don't have to watch this video. But I just update people, and I update my peoples. We is God. Basically, if you want to say God is up there somewhere, we is that. We are consciousness. I tell you, man, I could tell you some crazy stuff, but I don't want to put too much in a basket. So I ended up with that. I don't want the video to be too long. See y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. And heads up for upcoming videos. Subscribe and like and all of that good stuff. Smash that like button, son. Yeah, because we on that. I'm on that. Been on it for a minute. I'm a guy. I'm a guide. I'm a God. I'm a conscious creator. I'm just everything. And I'm talking to everything through a phone. You feel me? So, thank you for watching once again. This is your boy, JJ, the Prince of Peace. Signing out.